Once upon a time, in a quaint little town nestled in the heart of Europe, lived two close friends named Max and Elias. Their friendship blossomed from childhood, filled with shared dreams and countless adventures. Max was the adventurous spirit, always eager to explore the unknown, while Elias was more cautious, preferring to think things through before diving in. Despite their contrasting personalities, they complemented each other perfectly. One sunny afternoon, as they sat in a park reminiscing about their childhood, Max suddenly exclaimed, "Elias, why don't we make our dream come true and travel the world? Imagine all the places we could see and the experiences we could have." Elias hesitated, a hint of worry crossing his face. "But Max, what if we run into trouble? Traveling can be unpredictable," he replied. Max, undeterred, smiled and said, "That's what makes it exciting. We can face challenges together. Just think about all the adventures awaiting us." After much discussion, Elias could not resist Max's enthusiasm. They began planning their journey, poring over maps and making lists of places they wanted to visit. With each passing day, their excitement grew, and finally, the day arrived when they would set off on their grand adventure. They packed their bags, filled with essentials and a few cherished items, and embarked on their journey. The first leg of their trip was by train, and as they traveled through breathtaking landscapes, they marveled at the beauty around them. They saw rolling hills, lush forests, and picturesque villages, each more enchanting than the last. Every stop brought new experiences, from tasting local delicacies to exploring historic sites. In one city, they stumbled upon a bustling market, alive with colors and sounds. Max was eager to try everything, while Elias was more reserved, carefully choosing what to sample. They laughed and enjoyed each other's company, discovering the joy of traveling together. However, their adventure was not without challenges. One day, while hiking in the mountains, they were caught in a sudden storm. Dark clouds rolled in, and rain poured down, soaking them to the bone. As they trekked through the downpour, they found themselves nearing a dangerous ravine. Max, always the thrill-seeker, excitedly suggested, "Let's cross the ravine." Think of the view from the other side. Elias's heart raced with anxiety. "Max, this isn't just an adventure. It's dangerous. We should turn back and find a safer route," he insisted. The two friends argued, each holding firm to their perspective. Max wanted to push forward, seeking excitement, while Elias was focused on their safety. Finally, after a tense exchange, Max paused and looked at Elias. He could see the genuine concern in his friend's eyes. Realizing the importance of listening to his friend, he sighed and said, "Okay, let's go back." They carefully retraced their steps, finding refuge in a nearby shelter. Inside the shelter, they met a wise old man named Hans. With a warm smile, he welcomed them and invited them to sit by the fire. As they warmed up, Hans began to share stories from his own life, tales of adventure, heartache, and resilience. "Life is full of challenges," he said, "but it's how we face them that defines us. Having friends by your side can make all the difference." Max and Elias listened intently, absorbing Hans's wisdom. Hans spoke of the importance of camaraderie and how true friendship helps us navigate through life's storms. Inspired by his words, Max reflected on his impulsive nature, while Elias realized that sometimes stepping out of one's comfort zone was necessary for growth. The next morning, the storm had cleared, leaving a fresh, vibrant world behind. Max and Elias decided to continue their journey, but this time with a newfound understanding. They balanced Max's adventurous spirit with Elias's cautious approach, making decisions together. As they traveled on, they encountered new cultures, participated in local festivals, and even volunteered to help fellow travelers facing difficulties. Each experience deepened their bond and taught them invaluable lessons about empathy, teamwork, and the power of friendship. After weeks of exploring, their adventure began to wind down. As they made their way home, they reflected on all the memories they had created together. They realized that the journey wasn't just about the places they had visited, but also about the growth they had experienced as individuals and as friends. In the end, Their story teaches us that life is a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. It reminds us that empathy and bravery are essential components of any adventure, and that true friendship can help us navigate the challenges that life throws our way. Conclusion. The moral of the story is that we should always listen to one another and grow together. Courage and empathy are vital in every journey, and